Oh. Different.
See a scenario where Canelo can outwork Terence Crawford.
I think Canelo is slipping.
The boxing world is fixated on one brutal reality: the knockout power of Canelo Alvarez. This reputation has defined his career, but what if that belief is misleading? Two of boxing's sharpest minds, unbeaten champion Andre Ward and respected trainer Virgil Hunter, have been paying attention. They see details others ignore. Ward provides the first insight, drawing on his flawless record and deep knowledge. He begins by acknowledging what many call Canelo's greatest weapon: his constant pressure. Canelo marches forward, taking command, breaking opponents mentally until they fold. But Ward highlights a hidden flaw in that very approach. He argues that both Canelo and Crawford rely heavily on instinctive punching. Their main focus is damage, with boxing used only as a setup for the big shot. Ward's unexpected prediction is that for either man to win, he must abandon pure aggression and rely on a disciplined plan. This is where the weakness appears. Ward explains that Canelo, the bigger fighter used to imposing his will, depends too much on instinctive force. He is like a hammer, always looking for a nail, something a thinker like Crawford could exploit.
I'm going with Terence Crawford. Big weight jump, a dangerous fight, but somebody's got to prove to me that they can break Terence Crawford's will and that he can't figure it out against you. It ain't no disrespect toward Canelo, but I've said this last couple of years. I am not betting against Terence Crawford against nobody right now. You got to show me that you can.
Thing can happen. Now, I'm not gonna give my full breakdown just yet. I don't see a scenario where Canelo can outwork Terence Crawford round after round and win on a points decision. I think he's either gonna have to hurt him and then finish him or just knock him out. And I think Terence Crawford obviously can win on points. He's more active. He's gonna be throwing more punches. And here's the thing, bro, he can also hurt Canelo. And when you hurt somebody, you don't always see a visible leg shake. Fighters are resilient. They'll poker face that thing and you'll never know. But both fighters gotta.
Weakness grows sharper when seen through Virgil Hunter's physical lens. While Ward studies tactics, Hunter examines decline, bluntly states Canelo is fading. Analyst Teddy Atlas supports this by recalling Canelo's clear defeat to Floyd Mayweather Jr., according to Atlas. The issue wasn't hand speed, but sluggish. Feet that failed to close distance and create power shots. That flaw still lingers. Evidence shows reduced stamina late in fights, fewer punches thrown, and a style change into what Joe Rogan labeled a one-punch hunter. He no longer builds traps, instead saving energy for a single perfect blow. This physical decline fits Ward's strategic warning: a slowing. Predictable power puncher becomes a solvable puzzle for an experienced boxer.
But in terms of his resume, the opponents that he fought, right? And people say he fought this name and fought that name. Where did he fight that name when he fought him? He 32. He coming off 2 losses. He 35. Kovalev, when he fought Kovalev was cooked. He wasn't the crusher. He wasn't the undefeated guy. He had lost that. And I'm not knocking the hustle, but you lose me when you start saying I'm the best fighter in the world. Or you lose me when you feel like you don't have to fight the best, but then everybody else got to fight the best. Canelo is a really good fighter, man. But you don't really know how good you are until you fight the other best. Like even Dimitri Bivol, the dude you lost to. Mm-hmm. You got to give him credit for going up in weight, but I feel like he miscalculated though.
Canelo's really good. Really good. But I think Crawford is special. I know he hasn't fought the resume everyone wants, but you have that or you don't have that ingredient. And I think he has it. Canelo's really good. He's tremendous. But could he be a tiny bit overrated? The greatness is within Crawford. It's in his desire. It's in his mind. It's in his makeup, where he came from. I know he's moving up in weight class. Can he carry it? But those intangibles.
Hunter goes further, saying Canelo's rise disrespects boxing. He argues the myth of Canelo's power was crafted through engineered catchweights and weakened opponents. Forcing a welterweight like Amir Khan to move up to 155 pounds wasn't a fair test of power, but a business move, ensuring a highlight knockout. Hunter insists that Canelo's strength has rarely been tested against truly elite fighters at their natural size. Against Terence Crawford, a man unwilling to surrender ground? That carefully protected power is about to be exposed to reality.
I think Canelo is slipping. I think he's very hittable. I think he only throws 1 or 2 punches. I think the stamina problem. And I think Canelo is showing some slippage. He seems to only be able to throw 1 or 2 punches at one time. And from what I understand, he lives a pretty party lifestyle also. So money can do some strange things to you, man. And before you know it, when you've been fighting as long as he has from a kid and things like that, and the ego is there, you can start bypassing things. You can lose the hunger. And when the hunger is gone, the skill starts going.
For Together, Ward and Hunter propose a 2-part truth. Ward stresses the mental edge, pointing to Crawford's defining trait, his iron will. Sean Porter, who was stopped by Crawford, reinforces this point, calls Crawford the fresher fighter, while Canelo, worn from years of grueling battles, now performs at roughly 90% of his peak.
When I talk about a fight with Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, it does come from a personal place for me to root for him. But I know how to put my bias aside and be realistic about this fight. I think it's perfect timing for both of these guys. I think that this is a fight that both guys have the ability to win. I think that Canelo has been in enough wars and Terence hasn't. So I think health is on his side. I think the ability to be able to be 100% on fight night is on Terence's side. I think Canelo is going to come to the ring at 90%. That's where he's at now.
Yeah.
And if he's strong enough and he's mentally prepared to do what it takes to break down Terence, you got to break down Terence mentally. You don't break him down physically. You break him down mentally, So it's a tall feat for both these guys. And I think that it's very real. This is a 50-50 fight, I think. And I do think that
this freshness, mental and physical, fuels a game plan built on one element: timing. Crawford's coach, Brian Biomac McIntyre, radiates confidence, dismissing Canelo's reputation with the words, "I don't care about that power. It won't carry him through." Porter agrees from experience, explaining how Crawford's shots feel different, produced by whip-like speed and sudden timing. This deceptive force could catch Canelo by surprise.
Walk around big any goddamn way.
Right. Yeah. Now, Canelo is the bigger guy, right? But
he ain't the bigger guy.
That's what they say. They say he's wider, he's got more mass. How are you feeling about Bud going in there taking on Canelo's power?
But shit, I don't give a fuck about that power. Well, how you beat power?
Speed.
You said what?
Speed.
And what else?
IQ.
Timing.
That's why you're the coach and I'm not.
I mean, you make some good, you got some good answers, but that power ain't gonna be able to sustain throughout the fight. Watch. And he usually slows down between 6 and 7. You slow down, that's a fucking rat.
Inside the ropes, another battle brews. Controversy surrounds Canelo's sparring choices. He brought in Jaron Boots Ennis, a man considered a future rival to Crawford. In the tight boxing circle, this decision shocked many, viewed as a betrayal of an unspoken code.
When you saw that he brought in Jaron, what was your reaction? Like your first initial reaction when you saw that?
I actually didn't see it. Somebody showed me and I was just like, so what that mean? He's not me.
Yeah.
As much as a lot of people, say we have similarities and, we switch a lot and we fight a lot. He's not me.
Yet others caution this may backfire badly. By sparring with an elite welterweight, Canelo may have unintentionally leaked strategy to Crawford's camp. This possible slip, combined with distractions from swirling Jake Paul rumors, has raised serious concerns about whether Canelo's focus is truly locked on the fight ahead.
You ever do like exhibitions like that, or like people like Jake Paul call you out, or these like other big stars? Like, is that business-wise like even worth it?
When I'm done with boxing, why not? Maybe I do it. I think it's
Like when you're done like competing at the highest level, you're saying?
Yeah, I think it's good because what happened there is other people who never watch boxing or they don't know anything about boxing. They wanna watch Jake Paul because he's coming from he bring fans from other world, right? Yeah. That's good because everybody enjoy it.
Would you ever entertain that idea when you're done?
Maybe.
Against all strategy talk, one brutal fact remains: raw physics. Fighters like Teofimo Lopez are openly predicting a Canelo stoppage. Figures from Ryan Garcia to promoter Eddie Hearn question if Crawford can bring enough power at 168 pounds to hurt, let alone stop a man with Canelo's proven durability. Legend Juan Manuel Marquez also warns this weight is wrong for Crawford. Their point is brutally simple. Canelo's body shots will sap Crawford's movement, and his size will dominate in close quarters. Eventually, one heavy punch will land. The question isn't if, but when.
Skills and everything, but jumping that much like that, it's a take. Jumping like that much, getting hit. I don't think Crawford's ever fought a fighter that's hit him directly, just straight, constantly in the arms. And it's not because they can't. They don't think that way.
Appreciate it, Jim.
Gotta clear it up, guys. Remember, this man's been pro since what, 14?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
15.
Yeah, 15. Doesn't make a big difference.
How is Crawford going to be able to bridge this weight gap?
Yeah, I don't think he can, in all honesty. I mean, he might not be able to bridge it on Saturday.
Yeah.
So,
one weight class.
68, yeah, but you're coming up from 35. 35, 40, 47, 54. Sooner or later, it's one too many. And 68 is definitely.
Two more divisions. I think it's a top fight for Terence Crawford, but Terence Crawford is a great fighter. He has a great defense. He has a good combination punches, but I think the weight class is no good for him.